love lecturing us because you have a colonial mentality. Then there are colonial structures and institutions. You lend us money, and every time you lend us money, which is our money, every time the International Monetary Fund comes to our societies and they tell us, here's the money we are giving you. No, it's our money. You give us our money back as debt, and then you lecture us.
The fifth rise of India. India's civilization, one of the oldest and most enduring in the world, has experienced multiple peaks of cultural, political, and economic dominance. These rises, spanning millennia, have left indelible marks on global history and culture. Today, India stands at the cusp of what many scholars and analysts consider its fifth rise. This resurgence is marked by its economic growth, technological advancements, and expanding global influence. We will explore the historical peaks of Indian civilization, contextualize its current rise, and argue why this resurgence represents a pivotal moment in the global landscape. The first rise, the Indus Valley civilization, from 3300 BCE to 1900 BCE. India's first rise as a civilization dates back to the Indus Valley civilization, one of the earliest urban societies in the world. Flourishing in the fertile plains of the Indus River, this civilization was characterized by advanced urban planning, trade networks, and technological innovations. Urban sophistication. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were marvels of urban design, with grid layouts, sophisticated drainage systems, and standardized weights and measures. These advancements highlight the organizational and engineering skills of the civilization's inhabitants. The Indus Valley people engaged in extensive trade with Mesopotamia, Persia, and Central Asia, exporting goods like cotton, beads, and ceramics. Their economic activities laid the foundation for India's reputation as a hub of commerce. Despite its mysterious decline around 1900 BCE, the Indus Valley civilization set the stage for the subsequent cultural and political developments in the Indian subcontinent. The second rise, the Vedic and Mauryan periods, from 1500 BCE to 220 BCE. The second rise of India began with the Vedic period, marked by the composition of the Vedas, the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism. This era saw the development of early religious and philosophical ideas that continue to influence Indian thought. The rise culminated in the Mauryan Empire, one of the largest empires in ancient history. The Vedic texts laid the groundwork for Indian philosophy, introducing concepts like dharma, moral duty, and karma, cause and effect. These ideas shaped not only Indian society, but also influenced global thought through Buddhism and Hinduism. Mauryan Empire, a unified India under Chandragupta. Maurya and his successors, particularly Ashoka the Great, the Mauryan Empire unified large parts of the Indian subcontinent. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism and his promotion of non-violence and tolerance had a profound impact, spreading Indian culture and religion across Asia. The third rise, the Gupta Empire, from 320 to 550 CE. Often referred to as the Golden Age of India, the Gupta Empire represented the third peak of Indian civilization. This period was marked by advancements in science, mathematics, art, and literature. Indian scholars like Aryabhata and Brahmagupta made groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and astronomy. The concept of zero, decimal numerals, and significant advancements in trigonometry and algebra originated during this era. The Gupta period saw the creation of iconic literary works, such as the plays of Kalidasa and the epic Mahabharata, reaching its final form. Monumental architecture and sculpture, including the Ajanta and Ellora caves, showcased India's artistic prowess. Trade and cultural exchanges during this time spread Indian ideas, art, and religion to Southeast Asia, Central Asia, and beyond, solidifying India's position as a global cultural and economic leader. The fourth rise, the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire, from 1206 to 1757 CE. India's fourth rise occurred during the era of the Delhi Sultanate and later the Mughal Empire, which brought new dimensions of cultural, architectural, and political influence. The Delhi Sultanate introduced Islam to India on a large scale, fostering a syncretic culture that blended Hindu and Islamic traditions. This period also saw the establishment of trade networks connecting India to the Islamic world. Mughal Empire, a zenith of cultural synthesis. The Mughal Empire, founded by Babur and reaching its zenith under rulers like Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan, transformed India into a global power. The Mughals are renowned for their architectural marvels, such as the Taj Mahal and Red Fort, and their promotion of art, music and literature. During the Mughal period, India accounted for nearly a quarter of the world's GDP. Its thriving economy attracted traders and explorers from Europe, paving the way for global exchanges. The Fifth Rise, Modern India, 1947 to present. India's fifth rise began with its independence from British rule in 1947. Overcoming centuries of colonial exploitation, modern India embarked on a journey of rebuilding its economy, institutions, and global standing. The initial decades after independence were fraught with challenges, including partition, poverty, and illiteracy. Leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru emphasized industrialization and self-reliance, laying the foundation for modern India's growth. The economic reforms of 1991 marked a turning point, opening India's markets to the world and unleashing its economic potential. Today, India is the world's third largest economy, measured by PPP, and a hub for information technology, pharmaceuticals and manufacturing. India's advancements in technology, particularly in space exploration and digital infrastructure, underscore its global aspirations. The success of ISRO's Mars Orbiter mission and the rise of tech hubs like Bengaluru highlight India's innovative spirit. Modern India continues to draw on its rich heritage while embracing global influences. Bollywood, yoga, and Indian cuisine are global phenomena, showcasing the country's soft power. India's active participation in international forums like BRICS, the G20, and the SCO underscores its growing influence in global affairs. Its strategic partnerships and initiatives, such as Make in India and Digital India, reflect its ambitions to shape the future. Lessons for a declining American civilization. The United States, a 200-year-old civilization facing significant challenges, can learn valuable lessons from India's historical resurgences. India's ability to overcome periods of decline and rise anew offers a blueprint for renewal in the face of internal and external adversities. Embracing diversity and syncretism. India's history demonstrates the strength of embracing diversity. The synthesis of Hindu, Islamic, and other traditions created a rich cultural mosaic that allowed India to thrive. The US can similarly harness its multiculturalism to foster unity and innovation, turning diversity into a strategic advantage. Long-term vision and adaptation. India's resilience has often stemmed from its ability to adapt and plan for the long term. The US could benefit from focusing on sustainable development, investing in infrastructure, and addressing systemic challenges like income inequality and climate change with a forward-looking perspective. Leveraging soft power. India's global influence through yoga, Bollywood, and cuisine highlights the importance of soft power. The US can rejuvenate its global image by promoting its cultural and ideological values in a way that resonates with modern audiences. Investing in technology and innovation. India's rise as a tech hub underscores the importance of prioritizing innovation. The US, already a leader in technology, must continue to invest in emerging fields like artificial intelligence, green energy, and biotechnology to maintain its edge. Rebuilding institutions and trust. India's ability to rebuild after colonial exploitation shows the importance of strong institutions and trust in governance. The US must address political polarization and restore faith in its democratic processes to ensure stability and progress. Balancing tradition and modernity. India's ability to blend ancient traditions with modern aspirations offers a valuable lesson. The US can draw on its foundational principles while embracing necessary reforms to remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. India's fifth rise represents not only a moment of national resurgence, but also a reassertion of its historical role as a global leader. For the United States, learning from India's historical peaks and applying those lessons to contemporary challenges could pave the way for a renewed American civilization. As India demonstrates, the path to resurgence lies in resilience, adaptability, and a commitment to long-term goals.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It's one of the best ways to help more people see this content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment below and join the conversation about today's topic. Your engagement and support mean everything to me and make it possible for me to create more impactful content that aims to bring the world closer together. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can support the channel directly through the link in the description. Every bit of support helps this community grow and fuels the mission to make a difference. Thank you for being such an important part of this journey.